Hello everybody, my name is Yuriy and I'm CTO and co-founder at company AcuPower. Today I want to show you new functionality that my team recently delivered. So it is generic inquiries generator. So as you know, in Acumatica there is a relatively new feature, and when I say relatively new I mean it is available in modern UI starting from 25 R1. And here we have generic inquiry screen. If I go and open advanced button, I will have AI draft assistant. So let's say I need to create this generic inquiry. What exactly it says? Create a sales by item inquiry for the last 12 months. Show inventory ID, description, item class, quantity sold, sales amount, average unit price, customer count, invoice count, and last sale day. Sort by sales amount descending. And I have this query, and I click on generate GIQL. My team will speed up some delivery, but overall you can see how it works. So we type what we want, we say to Acumatica, hey, go and work on that. And here you can see step number 1, rebuilding cache. Rebuilding cache means that our code analyzes what's going on, or in other words, it analyzes DAG classes, it analyzes generic inquiries in order to understand what items can be used. Next step, you see analyzing the data needed for the inquiry. At this step, our customization analyzes DAG classes, and if those DAG classes have peaks, projections, or attributes, this information is also taken into account. Now you see generating, correcting, attempt 1 out of 5, writing the draft. It means, based on input, our AI assistant tries to create a generic inquiry, and output will be placed in this field, query. Here you go, you can see what was created, or what kind of generic inquiry was created. And I want to show you what happened. Yeah, so attempt number 1 out of 5. Want to mention this 5 is configurable. Right now I have 5, but it can be, 200, whatever. And what do we see happening here? So draft summary, drafted a last 12 month sales by item inquiry with item details, sold quantity, all of this. And yeah, it was validated. Here is generated GIQL. And we analyzed some warnings. Want to mention that here we have attempt 1 out of 5. If, for example, it will be attempt 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, then we would have analysis of what warnings happened, what error messages happened, and so on. Let's analyze now itself. Let's take a look on generic inquiry itself. Yeah, let me scroll the guy. So here is generic inquiry, and I click on view inquiry. While it loads, want to mention here we have filtering, doc type inv, grouping operation, we have order by amount, yeah, and which field we want to select. As you can see, this generic inquiry was generated in kind of 2 minutes. And here we have inventory ID, description, item class, quantity sold, sales amount, average unit price, customer count, invoice count, last sale date. If you want to try on your Acumatica, message me or message Team Mayor.